Hey, welcome to today's videos. You are on Wellness Jude's channel. Today we're gonna be talking about this topic we started talking about a while ago. So today we're gonna continue in this wellness concept and touching the key points. So as a reminder, we talked about physical wellness, mental wellness, social wellness, spiritual wellness. Today we're gonna be talking about environmental wellness, that which is important as well. So yeah, so what is environment and environmental wellness? That's what we're gonna be discussing in today's videos. That's so important. So environmental wellness refers to the dimension of well-being that involves recognizing the interdependence between ourselves and the natural world. So important. So this encompasses the awareness of how our daily choices and actions impact the environment and in turn affects our own well-being. So individuals with high level of environmental wellness strive to make conscious decisions that promote sustainability, conservation, and harmonious relationship with the earth. So this is what is in this environmental concept. You know, that involving recognizing the interdependence between the world in which we live and the human beings. We need to know that we are together into this world. If we don't take care of it, and it comes to, to become, it comes to become a bad place, we're gonna feel it. So it's so important that human beings, we recognize that we are interdependent, to this world, and to make sure, every action we're taking, goes into preserving this world we got, because we don't have two worlds, we don't have two environment, we have only one world, and we have to keep, we have to take care of it. So in this environmental wellness, we got some key points, so we got it: sustainability. Environmental wellness involves adopting sustainable practices in daily life. That's so important. This includes reducing waste. Oh yeah, we gotta reduce waste. Conserving energy and water. That's so important too. We gotta be mindful, when it comes to energy and water. We gotta try, to conserve those things and making eco-friendly decisions, eco-friendly choices, in terms of products and resources. Whenever you gotta buy something, think about the nature. What does what you're gonna buy do? What does it gonna have like impact, on the nature? That's so important. So the next key word into this is the connection with the nature. Yeah. So spending time in the nature and cultivating an appreciation for outdoor contributes to environmental wellness. As human beings, we need to establish connection with with the world, with the nature. We gotta go out for, a walk. You need to go, into a space like a park, it establish connection with the nature. That helps, a lot into, this environment wellness. Okay, so activities you will need to have to schedule activities like hiking. Go for hiking, that's so important. And I just did one last Saturday, and it was so good. you know Climbing mountains, being on top of mountains, you know and falling down, and getting up, you know being on top of mountain, seeing, watching, down the hill. Those kind of activities are, establishing connection with the nature, and they are so important and good for, for you, for the environmental wellness, that contribute to a spiritual wellness. We talked about it earlier too. So that it's so important. It's so important. And not only hiking, but we got like gardening, cutting grasses and making sure everything looks good, into your environment, or simply enjoying natural setting, you know, can enhance your overall well-being. That's so important. If you don't want to do any of those, like going for hiking, or doing some other stuff like uh, gardening, just by going out and contemplating, the nature, the environment, uh, only by doing that contributes, for your overall well-being. That's so important. Now, another key word into this environment well-being is conservation. We need to conserve, you know we need to be mindful of the resources consumption, and actively participate in conservation effort. you know those are important to achieve this environment wellness. That's so important. This conservation may include like recycling. That's so important. Reducing single-use plastics. Yeah, it's common sense, right? So yeah, without knowing, all those kind of actions contribute to the environmental wellness. Recycling, reducing single-use plastics, and supporting initiatives that protect natural habitats. That's so important. So you gotta be actively participating in everything that helps, protect the nature. That will contribute to our overall, environmental wellness. That's so important too. So respect, the other key word, the other key elements of this environmental, wellness, is respect for the ecosystem. The respect for ecosystem. So what is the ecosystem? Is the environment, in which we live, with everything in it. So we gotta have a respect for this. So recognizing the interconnections, or the connectedness of all living things, are understanding, the importance of biodiversity, are central, to environmental wellness. So I'm gonna say again. So you're gonna recognize the interconnection between human beings and the nature in which we live. So that helps, for this environmental wellness. So you gotta recognize this interconnection. You gotta know that we live into a world that have a biodiversity. That's so important, and not trying to kill everything, every animal, everything you find on your way. This is not a good habit for an environmental wellness. That's so important. And yeah, this contribute for a healthier planet. This contribute in a healthier planet. So again, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learned something in this video. I hope you took something from this video. So, and I want to say thank you and see you in my next video on this channel, Wellness Dude. Bye bye.